Hello, and welcome to episode 27 of the Queen's Lariat podcast. I'm your host, AJ, and today we have another superstar spotlight, this time on Stardom's Saki Kashima. But before that, please like, share, and subscribe here on YouTube. And please like, share, and follow us and support us over on the Queen's Lariat podcast TikTok and the Queen's Lariat Joshi TikTok, where we do our Joshi matches you should watch over on the podcast channel. And over on the Queen's Lariat Joshi, we do our Joshi 101 if you're interested in starting to watch Joshi wrestling. And we also have awesome Joshi finishers. And I also do reviews on different Joshi events. Over on the podcast, we are doing our Joshi matches you should watch. We also have our Joshi wrestlers you should know over there on the podcast. So if you like Joshi content, please check out both of our TikTok channels. And once again, I would like to thank everyone who already follows and subscribes to Queen's Lariat podcast. Thank you. All right, so Saki Kashima debuted on June 12th of 2011 for Stardom. She is a two-time high-speed champion, a five-time and inaugural Artist of Stardom champion, and a one-time Goddess of Stardom champion. Now, a couple of my thoughts on Saki Kashima. When I first started watching Stardom, one of the wrestlers that I really became a fan of and really stood out to me was Saki Kashima. And it's not like she's the greatest wrestler in the world. She is terrific with her character work, and she is terrific with her in-ring storytelling, and also her selling is pretty good. Some of the things that really stand out to me about Saki is her incredible comedic timing. Like, she is one of the most entertaining wrestlers, not only in Stardom, but in Joshi, just for the unpredictability in her matches. Like, it's times where I've seen matches of hers where either she just refuses to wrestle a wrestler, like with Shuri, and then her match with, of course, with Bozilla. She's had times where she'll just straight up leave the ring, or like I remember the match where it was I think it was like a battle royale, and all of the wrestlers were attacking. I think it was Megan Bayne, and when it came to her time to kind of attack her, she just left the ring instead of attacking her. Like, Saki Kashima is just excellent. And also, like I said, she's not the best wrestler, but she is still a very good wrestler. She's just awesome. Another thing I want to talk about regarding Saki is one of the reasons I did this video is because it was announced at Stardom's 15th anniversary show that she is retiring in April. While I'm devastated by the news because I really like Saki, I'm happy that she gets to retire on her own terms. And like I said, she will really be missed. And just like her personality and her matches, and she's just going to be really missed in Stardom. Something else I want to talk about regarding Saki is her phenomenal relationship with Shuri. I know it started off with, Saki not wanting to wrestle Shuri and her being like intimidated and scared of Shuri, but it turned out to be a wonderful friendship with Shuri, and God's Eye coming out to save Saki when she was getting jumped out of a Wado tie. And it's just like her relationship with Shuri is just so excellent. From their match the UWF rules match where that was one of Saki's more like serious matches. So, like I said, I think it was a Cinderella tournament match where she actually beat Shuri, and Shuri had to go back there and drag her out to the match. And also the little shorts, like the little videos she had when she actually joined God's Eye, and it was Shuri, Mirai, and Ani Shuri trying to get Saki to train, and she just didn't want to train. Like I said, Saki is excellent and she's going to be missed. But let's get into some of my favorite matches. Um of course, that match I just talked about with Shuri, the UWF style match, where it was more of a serious match with Saki trying to prove herself to Shuri. And then that match was at Stardom in Showcase in 2023. Another match is her recent match with Bozilla. The lead up to this match was so hilarious. And the match ending with Saki tapping out before Bozilla could get that power bomb was just another great touch, and a reason why Saki Kashima is so beloved by Stardom fans. And that match was at Crimson Nightmare of 2025. And then, of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about some of her high-speed title matches, which I think she calls low-speed matches. And unlike your typical high-speed match where it's just action, 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 and how they used to do the high-speed matches, I think before last year, where they were like 10-minute matches, and, it was high speed. The way she used to do it is basically she would be methodical about it and pick her spots, and usually would win with her finisher, which I can't remember the name of it, or I don't want to mess up the pronunciation of it, but it's just like a roll up. And like I said, just excellent matches. Um, Once again, like I said, I want to end this by just saying how like devastated I am to hear that Saki is retiring. But once again, just if you have the chance, go back and watch some of Saki's matches. And also, like I said, watch some of the videos that Stardom World posts and some of the videos on YouTube of her segments when she joined God's Eye. But thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. I'm out.